the National Employment Agency and also the training agency. We had a conversation with Talent, Orange the other day with Camilla, and so that by the time they get their papers and everything done and they get their B1 or B2 language certification, the system from England, which we have adopted, the color system and the scheming. So it's also tricky to German.
Various conversations is aware that this bureaucracy is a problem. And one of the things that was discussed. We prepare the workers for integration. So we have to have a framework from the Kenyan side, and also when they come.
To see you again, and we should definitely continue this brave relationship because this skill plant looks tremendously for you.
After this session at 11, I'll be meeting a bit of the recruiters downstairs. So we'll have that session with you and we can exchange it.
And are pretty upset about the German administration and government about the big hurdles on vocational trainings and on decarbonization of heavy industry. And we are really happy to be a partner and can support your vision. The talents, to grow their talents, to get developed as a professional in Germany even more, and then maybe
Allianz for Africa from BVMW, Mr. Jan and Mr. Römlein, and I'm my
nursing manager, and we are already working with Canadian young men to know where they can go ugali, you know, very basic things to live.
Dynamic of this process, we will organize this German-African Business Summit in the beginning of this.
From the Office of the Immigration in Germany, when you send it to us, we can do something we call group visa booking.
You can start with the A2. You recognize from your company that you recognize the A2, and they sit for the exam.
To the companies in the public sector. And as you know, there are some small towns who already recruited Kenyan people. And
maybe a contingent that we can bring here, maybe 100 who can learn German here and then go teach the German in Kenya. That's
Assembly of Kenya, and I am also the chairman Departmental Committee on Labor. And I am really...
This provides an opportunity for a win-win outcome. We have a youth bulge in Kenya. We inject close to 1 million young people every year into the labor market from different categories, coming out of school, coming out of different colleges, coming out of different TVETs, coming out of close to 70 universities that we have in Kenya. On the other side, we have a German labor market that is looking out for skilled, hardworking, innovative labor. We are happy to share our talented and skilled workforce with the rest of the world. We are happy to share with Germany because we have a solid history with Germany. That history dates back to hundreds of years. As I said yesterday, Dr. Kraft and Repman became the first diplomats to visit our country. And ever since, the relationship between Kenya and Germany has been solid, has been built on a very firm foundation. We spend close to 30% of our budget on education. And we do it deliberately because we believe that we have the best human capital. And the best way to sharpen it and to make it fit for purpose is to have proper education, proper training. And that's why we spend that amount of money. We are very clear that our human capital will work for us and work for themselves if they have requisite training. I am very happy to hear the gentleman who has said they are working on the education so that we can customize and improve the language and improve the skills set so that apart from the training we are doing in Kenya, this collaboration gives us an opportunity to up the skills set and to sharpen the skills so that we can tap into the European market. And we are very happy to work with Germany on setting the standards. The agreement that now has been signed yesterday protects Kenyan labor from being exploited, working within the rules, making sure they are remunerated in accordance with the law, and making sure that there is clarity in how they are contracted. It also gives our German companies the confidence that they are dealing with people with skills that are genuine, that are tested, that are licensed, so that it becomes a win-win both ways. And therefore, I think it is a moment in history that we can actually escalate this relationship, which has been solid, to another level. People in Kenya are very excited about the signing of this agreement. And I am told by the ministry responsible for diaspora affairs that the first recruitment exercise will happen in 2 weeks. That tells you how ready people have been. We want to make sure that this is seamless, and we want to also avoid unlicensed people from operating in this space. The other thing that we're going to be very keen about, and Alfred Mutua and his team have very clear instructions from the government of Kenya, is not to have any recruiting agent that is not licensed. And those that are not doing the right thing, they know what the consequences will be, because we want this arrangement to be corruption-free and to make sure that it is seamless and it benefits the people who eventually we are targeting.